Okay, just moving that there for a second. Tonight we're going to look at these things, plus something else, maybe. Yeah, so I got some of these video. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but I'm assuming it's not too complicated. I haven't really paid too much attention to what it's about, but I guess it's something about making music videos. So the only thing is, I really want to get these little. These are basically another series of collectible minifigures. But they've gone and being mean and put them in little boxes you can't feel. I hope they don't continue to do this for future things. You could kind of feel them in there. I do believe they're actually laid out in a particular order in the box in the shop. And at the time when I got these two, there was a fresh. They were all fresh boxes, and so you could have just picked up the entire column, sorry, and then I would have had the whole series. And so now that I have them, I need to wait a few days, and it's all just going to be a giant mess. These were the first two, and from the front of the box to the back. So if you've got that little chart that tells you which order they are, you'll know what these are. I assume that's how it's going to work. So maybe I should go back and buy a few more before they start getting a little bit. What did I just drop on the ground? Over the top. Oh, I know what I dropped on the ground. It's fine, don't worry. But it will come up soon. Anyway, let's just open up these. So, the problem is with this, right, is that, well, I'm probably not going to buy too many of these because I don't want to buy too many repeats. So I think they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot by putting them in boxes. It's just a bit unfair. I didn't think, oh look, there's a little number on the side. Maybe that number means that, and then that's the same number on both of these. But then I'm like, well, actually, there's something slightly different about these. Is that the little label on this one is slightly higher up than the little plastic label on the that one. But on the other side, the plastic labels are exactly the same. Like obviously they can kind of get them in the same places if they want to. So maybe that's the little trick. I don't think that is actually the case. But that would be kind of cool. What am I going to use to cut this? I really need a little knife just for this. I'm going to use something a little bit crazy. I'm going to use a metal barbecue skewer. From the previous, this is actually the metal barbecue skewer that I cut in half actually. So we'll use another one. I can't even remember what I was fixing. That's right, I was fixing that little silly car thing. So we'll use this one that's got a nice sharp pointy end on it. Yes, I do have a collection of these. They do come in handy for things. So let's open that up and almost opened it up. You have to kind of, no, we can do this. Alright, opening it up, and what have we got? We have a plastic bag, and in that plastic bag is this. So I don't know what that is yet. It's kind of it's got to be the llama thing. It's probably number one. Do they give you, oh no, they just give you a picture of everything, or on the back they don't give you a picture. So it's this character. So they actually probably know it's not. It's this character. It's a bunny. Well, that's actually quite good. I like the bunny. So let's make that. We can put this over here for a second. Make a little bunny out of these. So and then discuss what the actual point. So I guess it's not that easy. Oh, it would be kind of easy to work it out by feeling if they were in actual plastic bags. Maybe they just got their heads are quite elaborate. Fits on well, doesn't fall off. They don't have elaborate markings on the side and on the arms. So they're not quite up to a standard minifigure. Even the little alien over here has markings on the side. So that's that, but that's actually kind of cool. And they do come with a little boombox thing, ghetto blaster, if you will. And then there's these bits. I've got too much on my desk that's just knocking around. I've got these things. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to put these together. If only I'd read the instructions. I'm assuming there's an app. I was actually going to download the app, but I will do that for the next video. I don't see why I can't just get out my tablet and play app things on this channel. And so that's basically, you only just put, okay, fine. That goes like that. That's quite clever. There's a little moth in this room. It's going to fly in front of the camera. So what have we got? We have got a, I don't actually know whether it's a mouse singing into their microphone. So that one can go. That's upside down. Ha 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 ha. Goes that way. Not so funny that way. And this one is somebody vomiting rainbows. Yes, it's somebody vomiting rainbows, which is also very sensible. So does the app, like, I guess that's what the app does. It can read them or something. Maybe it reads them or identifies them. Maybe you have to tell them what you've got. Well, I can just read what it says there. Super special effects beat bits. Well, I'm kind of actually keen to actually try it out, so that's what I'll do next time. Maybe I really like it, and then I'll just have to go back to the shop and buy the rest of them before they get all mucked up in order and I can't work out what they are. So those are two people fighting or dancing. There's definitely some sort of wacky Japanese sort of theme going there. I'm not saying that's a real thing, I'm just saying it's what people interpret such things as. But never having been to Japan. Right. We have to do this one here. Like, I just want to go. Was the thing from The Simpsons? I keep thinking I want to do the max power one. I'm sure there's a jingle that goes with it, but I can only think of the Mr. Plow song, so I'm not going to do that. But let's opening up this one. It is quite. They are quite. It's like they've picked stereotypical Japanese culture and stuffed in some Western 80s stuff things together, and this made it all bright and happy, which is probably a pretty good way to go. I'm not going to look. I'm going to put exactly the same piece of paper down. This is the different one. Okay, I was going to say this is the same one, but this is a different one. I really want that cat, the fox, to be honest. So, but anyway, we're not going to discuss what I want until I finish doing this. But then I can lament being, this one's got fancy colour. Look at those arms. Those are fancy coloured. I don't know if that's going to show up. It kind of might. And they have a very big head. So she has a normal minifigure head. There's 2 with minifigure heads, 3 with minifigure heads, 4 with minifigure heads, 5 with minifigure heads. Or did I get that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with minifigure heads. Really can't count this out, which is half of them, isn't it? There's 12. So I thought for a second, I'm getting a bit tired of these giant head things already after 2. So that one goes on the front, and they've got a little saxophone. It's like suddenly I've forgotten my name of instruments because I'm not a musician. And what have they got here? Where they've got some flying cake things. And I don't know, someone playing guitar in amongst some crabs. Like, that's seriously what that picture is. So it's really making. And there's someone getting an x-ray while they're playing guitar. So, which is weird when you put it with these characters. I don't know if they get the same things in each. Like, I'm assuming you get the same things with this character all the time. But there's 2 guitar things here. And this person here is playing the saxophone. They're not playing guitar. So what have I done with it? Oh, I've lost it already. That is super cool. It's here. So the rabbit, who's just listening to music, doesn't have any specific instruments. That one's singing. Okay. So I'm just thinking maybe they purposely do that. How is this going to fit? Oh, I see how you hold on to it. Why have they got 2 different coloured hands? So that's them. They're giant ice cream person, which is perhaps my least favourite thing so far because I want an animal. I don't want a giant ice cream. Who came up with this idea? They must have run out of animals and gone, I know, just chuck in a giant ice cream. So that's giant ice cream person, and that's funny person. This one's kind of cool. It's just a shame. Like, I really do hope that they redo this without the funny hair. Maybe you can keep the hair, but it's just like if you're a Donnie Darko fan, you could have like this for your Donnie Darko giant rabbit figure somehow, if you get perhaps the hair changed. So, but that would require a new molding. So they've like make this molding, not really thinking for the future, because it's going to have this hair thing here, And I'm sure like you'd want to have one without the hair. Maybe not. But anyway, we've done those. Those are kind of funny. So that's a good introduction to the theme. I should probably buy one of the little larger stage things, whatever they are. I'm sure it will be written on here somewhere. But anyway, the characters, because I just want the characters, to be honest. I just want the characters. But the characters I really like is that one and that one. So what I have to do is find that little chart, quickly go to the shop, and this one. That was kind of cool. She looks very much like a traditional minifigure. So she's very cool, but I've already got someone I'm pretty sure very similar to her. These guys are pretty cool, but again, you know, something similar. Like, I think it's just the animal ones that I really want, and I've got two of the big head things. The rest of them are kind of just like standard minifigure fare, and the thing is, like, I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking, well, I can afford to buy a few more, and if I do it like tomorrow, and this is a possibility, I could get in while they haven't rearranged the boxes and get what I want. And if I wait too long, I won't be able to get it. And then I'll just give up because I don't want to get repeats. So I'm going to have to go to the shop tomorrow and just hope that they haven't rearranged the box and get at least these two characters, possibly the shark one and that one, and that's probably going to be it, because like, well, she's kind of cool. Like, that one is kind of cool. Anyway, let's just, before I go on to that, I've got one more thing to show. I think I have one more thing. So, how much time have I spent on this? That's a while. What's on the other side again? So it's a picture of the app. Like, again, I have to try the app, of course, because what if the app is fun and relates to what you're picking up, and you're not just getting minifigures? Then it would be important to do this. And it's Bandmates Series 1. But the llama person's not there. So the llama person must be in like what's the llama person's name? Probably Llamatron. Llamatron is a game from the 90s. So anyway, I got another packet of dots things, which was reduced to clear. But I also got, because I'm really late to this, this which was reduced to clear. So I bet you this doesn't fit my wrist. I thought, why don't you just buy the bigger thing that actually you get to make a box or something, which is a little bit more useful, I have to be honest. But I want to see if I can get this on my wrist. So I'm going to do this one. Because I feel like I should. This is not the one that I really wanted, but this was the reduced to clear one, which seems a bit sad. It's a nice purple. Everyone likes purple colours. But they had the other ones that were like two little separate straps and other things. But I mean, if you paid attention to this, you know what they all are. I don't. I just went along and got this because it was the cheap one, and that's what matters. So that's what you get if you've never got one of these things. You get a piece of cardboard. Look at that. That's nice of them to give you some cardboard. You don't see that too often. And all right, well, okay, we'll just try it now. It's not possible. Hey, actually, it might. It might just fit. No, it's not. It is going to fit. Oh my gosh, it does. That's pretty far out. I haven't put it on yet, so I'm jumping to conclusions, but I'm pretty sure that actually does. I'm not known to have fat wrists, so it's only just the last one. So that's all you want, really. So let's go ahead and make myself look fabulous, fabulous-er, because I already look fabulous enough as it is. I mean, there's nothing spectacular about how I look, but I just have good self-image, and that's the important thing. We all look fabulous, no matter what we look like. Right. There we. Why am I literally doing it? Because I just opened something with the scissors, and now I feel like I have to open these with the scissors, even though obviously I could. Oh, it doesn't even work with the scissors. Those scissors are the worst. Even though I could just do this. So, do we have to open this bag again? I don't think so. And I've thrown all the other ones into my pick-a-brick collection thing. And we do have another pick-a-brick thing coming up soon, and it's a reasonably okay one. Not really. Like, there was only like one extra piece when I went. So, where did I put the plastic bag? Does it come with instructions? It doesn't come with any instructions. It's like they actually expect you. That's the instructions. Take this stuff from here and put them on here. that's kind of funny, because isn't that actually the bag that I got? It is. So that's they went together. I got the right one to go with this one. And that was completely unintentional. It was just that those are both the reduced to clear. So this is really the theme that no one likes. It's too hot today, so everything's sticking to my arms. Probably because I did put some sunblock on. But it's beginning to feel like the weather where you're not really jumping to put sunblock on, but I still do because I'm that kind of person. And I live in a country where sunblock is a thing you should put on your skin when you go out in the sun, because ozone holes still hasn't gone away yet completely. It might be getting smaller, but it hasn't gone yet. And even if it had, you should still do that. So I should take this thing off. It's not really the best place to put this, and everything is stuck to my arms. Alright, and I can't move this one. Alright, so I'm going to put the green one there. So that's a cat. And this one, what else could you make with these? What are you supposed to make with these? What are these ones? These are like little, these are like little ruby things. So I can put a ruby there, and a ruby there, and a ruby there, and a ruby there, and a ruby there. Rubies are my birthstone or whatever, because I was born in July. True facts. So, yes, I think that's correct. I remember thinking that was quite cool when I was a kid. Not that I care at all about these things, but just simply because did this one come with it, or did it just fall over to the side? Is this one actually from the other? This is from the fake Lego set. So I'm pretty sure that's a fake Lego one. Well, I'm putting that one there. Oh no, there's another one. So we can put. I feel like I need another white one to go there. So I'm missing like what I really want in life, which is another. But there's one sitting over here, which I'm pretty sure, hold on, off to the side of the camera, has an eye on it, which is not surprising. So, okay, that one's got an eye on it. That makes it better. Yes, because I always wanted to make lasers, and when I was a kid, I always thought the only way you can make lasers was with a piece of ruby. And so I thought, well, there you go. That's the best gem to be associated with, isn't it? Because everybody wants lasers, so you can't go saying anything else. And nowadays, lasers are just everywhere. So I can't put those two together, because they give you an odd number of everything. Why would you do this? Why am I making another cat? Oh, because it's on the opposite side. Okay, why have they got dark ears? Why am I doing, why? I don't understand my artistic choices. But that looks pretty good so far, and I guess we can just chuck the last ones in random order. Actually, no. So we'll put them like dark. This is a dark green. Okay, that's not going to show up at all. That this is in fact a dark green, but it is. So that's just. I should move this up. Or I should just zoom in the camera with that, as that's never ever goes well. So that looks nice. But now I've got the end bits, and we haven't really used these pieces. So I'm going to put those, and these are. Oh, these should have used those for the. That looks terrible. That looks so tacky. I don't like that at all. But it's gonna stay that way. And there's two pieces I haven't used these things. Look at that. They've got little gold flower things. I feel like the fact that I'm using. Okay, put them that way, and then they won't look so goofy and out of place. I guess what I should have done is I should have shifted all of these along one, and then put these. Maybe not put in a row of rubies. Why? Oh no, these come in, and no, they're all odd numbered. They give you 5 of everything. Why would you? No, look at how many green ones you get. Are these all the same green ones? Because there's a lot of green here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 already, and I've got 4 more of them. And then there's some black ones, but the black ones have got the funny pattern on them, and you get 5 of those, 3 of those. What's the choices of this? Why make them even numbered? But that was quite fun. So putting it back on. That definitely. Can I actually? I'm gonna see. I can do this. I'm gonna break it. That's actually good. How easy is it to put on and not break it? Look, I got it onto the second hole. My gosh, that's amazing. And I put it on upside down. But this is how I wear a watch. As an illustration, here is a watch, which the strap is impossible to get on and off. So I'm going to put it, oh gosh, I hate this. It's just a silly stepper watch, so don't worry, it's not an exciting watch. But that's how I would wear a watch, and this is how I'm going to wear my bracelet thing to sleep tonight. Never taking this thing off, because I probably can't. Anyway, thanks for watching. You don't need to see that anymore. Ray says hi. Like, share, subscribe, that kind of stuff, and bye.